Hi guys, it's Kayla with Kayla's VSG Journey, and I am 3.5 months post-op, and I'm here to tell you that all of the things you said pre-op, one day you will eat your words. Saying that I'm not going to do that, I'm never going to eat certain things again, I'm not going to have those behaviors again, I'm going to learn from everybody else's mistakes. I'm going to be the exception, not the rule of the rules. I'm going to do all of the things that I see everybody else do wrong. I'm going to tell you I'm here to tell you you'll eat your words. Life is hard for everyone. Life happens to everyone. Emotions happen, crazy things happen. Sorry, my kids are playing outside. There will be days when you want to eat your weight in food, or there's going to be days where you're not on point. I'm here to tell you it's not worth beating yourself up over, that you're going to do those things. It's hard. Life is hard. If you think about it, how did you get here? You were addicted to food. You were addicted to certain behaviors. And when life gets hard, what do? You want to go back to those behaviors. That's what you're comfortable with. That's what your go-to is. It's your therapy. It's your way to survive before. You're going to have hormone all over the chart. And one day you're going to be happy. And the next day you're going to be down in the dumps. You're going to have days where you feel fantastic, where you feel like you're $1 million. And then days where you don't. You're going to have days where you feel like you're a failure as a person or a parent or a spouse or just a failure in general. And what did you do before when you felt that way? You're going to have days when you're in a funk and you don't even know why. Or you want to cry for no reason. And what did you do before? You learned certain behaviors that you've been doing for years, that you're changing, and that is great, but not every day you're going to be perfect. So I want you guys, the pre-uppers, the post-uppers, don't beat yourself up like I did this week. Don't think you're a failure because you had a crappy week or a crappy day, or you gained 2 pounds because you were eating like poo. It happens. Go back to the basics when you can. That's all I have. But I will tell you, before you have kids, you say, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a perfect parent. I'm going to do this and this. And then you eat your words. Or you do the same thing before you get married. Or generally in life, before you experience something, and then you learn that it's not as easy as it is on paper or in words or in theory. So you watch a million videos before surgery to prepare yourself, which is fabulous. And you say, I watched that person and she did this, and how, oh my gosh, I can't believe she would do that to herself. I'm never going to do that. And you're not meaning to be judgmental. You are trying to choose for yourself what you think is the best for you, which is fantastic. Please choose better than me. I wish you would. I'm not going to say that though life happens. And I feel that you go back to your habits that you have been faced with before. So how did I cope with things when things were hard? And I'm not saying I had a bad week. My hormones have been all over the place with this period this month. Part Part of it is the losing weight. Part of it is I've got a 12-year-old daughter who's going through the change. So I have somebody else's hormones messing with my hormones. Do you know how hard that is? I haven't had cramps since before I had babies. I'm having cramps every month since she started going through all this stuff. I have an IUD. My periods before were sleek. And I was used to how I used to go through periods. You add to this hormones from the fat loss, hormones from my daughter, hormone life. And my hormones, I do not feel like me this last week. And then you do things like I was tracking my food and I ate 1,000 calories and I was like, oh my gosh, I freaked out. My nutritionist wants me at 1,200 calories. Why is me eating all of a sudden 1,000 calories and relatively okay, good foods nerve-wracking? Why is that? But I'm here to tell you it's okay. You're gonna be fine. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, pull on your big girl britches when you can. And you know what? Tomorrow you might have to pull up your big girl britches several times, and you might have to get yourself up and dust yourself off several times. But you didn't learn those behaviors overnight. You've been doing them for years. So of course it's going to take a long time to change yourself. And it's okay to eat your words. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be you. Change is hard. It's worth it, but it is hard. It's okay that you have a bad day, a bad week. You're not a failure. Unless you fall down and don't get yourself back up and you do not try the next day or the next day, you're not a failure. If you quit completely, yes, you are. But most of us didn't get this far to come this far to give up. So keep on trying. And mainly this is for me. I need to remind myself often that I'm worth it, that I'm not what I put in my body. I'm not the things I'm constantly struggling with. I am stronger. I am better. I can do it. You can do it. I can do these hard things. It's worth it. And just pick yourself up. And that was 8 minutes of me rambling on about really nothing, but I really needed to remind myself that bad times happen to everybody and that I just 3.5 months out from surgery ate my words of I'm never gonna do something. Well, I did. Am I a bad person? No. Did I have the best intentions going into all of this? Yes. But I was not aware of the hormones and the heart. I think you forget that life is hard. It's worth it, but it's hard. And I appreciate that I have so many wonderful people to turn to, that I have YouTube and Instagram, and I have family and friends, but those family and friends don't even comprehend this journey. My husband thinks that he can eat what I'm eating and know what I'm going through. It's not the same. But anyway, keep on trekking. Keep on putting your big girl panties on, or if you're a guy, your big boy panties. Except for you don't call them panties, your underwear. Enjoy the journey, even on the crappy days. Log it. It happened. So make it work the next day. And get back to basics. That's But when you're ready, don't rush the basics too soon. Then that's why they say it. So, thank you.